What's going on YouTube? So this is gonna be a quick little video. And I can't imagine the comments I'm gonna get, but whatever. So around a year ago, 2 years ago, I got into the whole EDC thing. I'm still into it, knives, flashlights. I can't see that. That's the S1A by Olight. I have like 5 or 6 flashlights, Claris, everything. And a whole bunch of knives, zero tolerance. My latest knife, my latest knife is the cold steel Immortal that looks like a sword. Like, dear God, look at that thing. Look at that. That's insane. Yeah. So anyways, I watch all the prepping YouTube channels. Prepper 101, Black Scout Survival, Scooch 00, all those. And so many of them are like some of the okay, a majority of them, like 90%, they just go off the deep end with bullshit that you're never gonna use ever. And I'm gonna make this one statement, the main statement of this video, and everybody's gonna scream in the comments, but that's why I'm making the video, so whatever. So if you're into EDC, the main thing is you're carrying concealed carry. And everybody looks at you carrying this gun, and this thing's gonna save your life for when you need it. When really it is, you're making too much of a big deal about it. And in the comments, you will reference the latest and greatest shooting, like the one I think just happened in Florida. So yeah, there's shootings like every, I don't know, let's say twice a year. There's a big, a horrible shooting, something like that. And so everybody's concealed carrying for that one day. And out of all these videos, I've never seen a video where someone actually said, I needed my gun today, and thank God I had it. Okay. There are some videos that are entitled that, but when you click on them and watch their story, it's like, yeah, you did not need your gun at all. You're just an idiot. You just thought, how can I word this? This was the one opportunity to pull your gun, and you did because you're trigger happy. I'll give you two examples. Scooch 00, I love his YouTube channel, but he has a series called Why I Own a Gun, and one of his examples were these teenagers were um, like road rage or something. They're going back and forth, and finally they come up beside him, and he pulls his gun and screams like, "I will blow your head off." Um, yeah, that's road rage. You didn't need a gun. The second example is, cutlery lover. Oh, this guy's an idiot. I hate this guy. But one of his examples, one of his videos were, I had to pull my gun on someone today, and this guy was on his roof, and he comes out, and he's got his gun drawn, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing on my roof?" And he's like a service worker, and the point of the story is, it's noon, it's like broad daylight. What the hell are you going to do? Shoot him off your roof? Seriously. I thought you guys were carrying guns for threats to yourself and your family. This guy is on your fucking roof. How is he a personal threat? Like, yeah, he shouldn't be on your roof, but either call the cops or tell him to get off your roof or whatever. He's not actually physically threatening you. And personally, you have the advantage. You're on the ground, he's on the roof. Who's gonna move faster? And there's this another YouTube channel is like labeled this, what does a 19-year-old care for an EDC? And of course this guy has a gun, and it's like, dear God, you're 19. And he gets a lot of hate in the comments, and so he made a rebuttal video of it, and like, he thinks he's got the world figured out. Like everything, he thinks he has everything about guns figured out. And it's like, dude, you're fucking 19. I know you think you know everything, but you're 19. I know when I was a teenager, when I was 16, 17, 18, I thought I knew everything, but I look back and it's like, no, I didn't know jack shit. And the other thing that blows my mind about the whole gun thing is, it's like you don't understand that. Well, they scream, I'd rather be judged by 6 than... No, judged by 12 than carried by 6. And so, whatever you do with your gun, if you ever have to use it and actually shoot someone, this is going to change your life, regardless if you die or not. But I'm in Canada, and it's different in the States. So, in a state like Texas, if someone comes on your property and you shoot them, and I hear this shit won't even go to court. Like, he's on your property, so you have the right to shoot him. It's insane. And so why am I saying all this? What background do I, is all this coming from? Out of my whole family, my extended family, uncles, aunts, grandparents, everyone, no one has in my entire family has ever owned a gun except for hunting, like in the bush, like, but yeah, except for hunting. And that was like in the 50s and 60s. They've never owned like a gun for protection. No one has ever been shot. No one has ever been in danger. No one has ever been to prison. No one has ever known anyone to be in prison. Maybe it's because I'm in Canada. And Canada is just, we're not walking around with guns and we're all paranoid that we're gonna kill each other. I know it's different in the States. States is different, but maybe that's it. Because it's mainly all these videos in the States, and there's just more crime in the States. It is what it is. People will say that's because the States is more populated than Canada. I live in southern Canada, so like Detroit is right next door. Well, not right next door, but it's pretty. I could drive there in a day if I wanted to. And so, the other aspect of EDC that is bullshit is some of these videos. These guys just empty out like a whole fucking toolbox on the table. And I realize they may not be carrying it all on one day. Some of them are. But it's like, you don't need all that shit. What are you gonna do with all that garbage? I think the most useless thing ever is a multi-tool. To get any real work done, use real tools. Even like if it's in a pinch, use a real tool. Because a multi-tool every day it's not gonna cut it. As for the main thing, carrying a knife every day. This is like the basis of EDC. And I've heard some really... Yeah, I think it's just because people like knives and they think they're cool. That's why they're not carrying bloody Victorian knocks. They're carrying $300 less 0900 zero tolerance titanium knives. Yeah, they think they're cool. It's not because they need them. They think they're cool. They are cool. Look at that thing. Gold, titanium, that thing's sick. You don't need it. You just want to carry it. I've seen the stupidest videos I've seen on carrying knives is this guy's like, I work at a retail store and we gotta sign out box cutters, and sometimes it's easier just to whip out my knife and cut the box open. Well, I work in a retail environment too, and if you cut a box open with that, one, you're a fucking idiot. And two, this is what we have safety guidelines for. If you whip this out on a sales floor or anything longer, or heaven forbid you whip this thing out on the floor, there's gonna be issues. There is going to be issues. So, you know, just use a box cutter. For fuck's sakes, use a box cutter. That's what it's meant for. That's why they call it a box cutter. Or people in general, even if they don't work in a retail environment, they're like, yep, I was cutting some cardboard the other day. And it's like, what the hell are you doing cutting cardboard? If you didn't know, cutting cardboard is like the number one. How am I gonna say this? If you want to dull your knife really fast, cut some cardboard. Just cut cardboard for like a minute, and you will dull your blade to shit. It's like, at this point, you're just making up shit to use your EDC gear. You don't really need it. Yeah. I could go on, but you're probably gonna hate me in the comments. That's okay, that's cool. But if this turns into a whole gun thing, please post when your gun has literally saved your life. Not almost saved your life. Like, literally, if you didn't have it, you'd be dead right now. Not you might be dead right now, you would be dead right now. There isn't many stories, or if any stories like that, I've heard of. Fuck EDC.